Two souls, strangers to each other, stepped aboard the same vessel, neither knowing that the winds of destiny had already tied their threads together. Once, there was a ship that carried the dreams of the world. It was said to be unsinkable, but the ocean does not care for such words. On a clear spring morning, two threads of fate, spun far apart, began to weave into the same tapestry. She carried everything but freedom, and yet both stepped onto the same floating world. She leaned over the rail, as if searching for something the horizon had stolen from her. He came with nothing but a sketchbook and the wind at his back. She came with jewels, fine silks, and a heart caged in gold.
It's strange to feel so small when you stand before the endless ocean, almost as if it could swallow you and no one would notice.
Hey, careful there. The sea is lovely, but she's not gentle to strangers.
Do you always speak like that to strangers? You don't even know me.
You're not really looking at the water, are you?
You talk as if you've been everywhere.
Everywhere. But tonight, maybe just right here, talking to you. You shouldn't be up here alone.
It feels like the ship has stopped moving. All of this beauty, and still I feel trapped. Like the sea stretches endlessly. But I'm caged in a glass bottle.
Fate does not shout when it arrives. Sometimes it slips quietly between the waves, and you don't realize it's there, until it changes everything. Days at sea pass like pages in a book written by the wind. And on these pages, their laughter began to bloom. Some say luck is a coin you can hold, but sometimes it's a fleeting glance, a laugh shared, a heartbeat that changes everything. Some meetings feel like accidents. Others feel like the ocean planned them.
How precious it is to be here, now. You look like you belong in a dream I once had, and I draw them, I chase them. Sometimes I even catch them. I try not to wake up.
It feels strange. Like I've met you somewhere before.
I believe the ocean doesn't put two people in the same place for nothing.
Why? Why would you care?
Because you look like someone worth saving.
You speak like you've seen the ending of the story already.
At first they whispered, then they ran. The air filled with shouts, prayers, and the sharp cries of steel brick. Under the cold stars, fate began to choose. Some would be carried to dawn, others to the deep. The ocean opened its arms wide, and in they fell into a world of salt, moonlight, and silence.
You're going to live, Rose. You must promise.
The sea wanted him. She wanted him more. But fate can be cruel when it must choose.
Go, Rose. Get in the boat. If you stay, we both go under. If you go, you carry both. Keep looking at me. Don't let the night take you. You're going to live. You'll see spring again. I'll be in every wave that touches your shore.
And then, his fingers slipped away. The tide carried him into the darkness, quiet as a secret. When dreams break, they break loudly. The ocean kept him, but it gave her back. Dawn broke over a sea that had taken much and spared little.
I thought luck was something you kept in your pocket. Now, I know it's someone you keep in your heart. Fate had brought us together. Not for forever, but for enough. Enough to change the course of my life. I have lived 1,000 mornings since that night, but none as bright as the one where he held my hand. The sea took him, but it gave me a story that will never sink.
Time passed, but the waves still whispered his name, and when she stood by the sea, she swore she heard him laughing in the foam.
And somewhere out there, beneath the endless blue, I hope he knows I kept my promise, because the ocean remembers.